Hello my dirty little dumplings and welcome back to... Did you see that? Hello my dirty little dumplings and welcome back to Brian Abroad. Earlier this year I went home to America and like I always do, I brought some snacks that I can't get here back to China with me. And by snacks, I mean bags and bags of Dunkin' Donuts coffee. If you're from Massachusetts or the greater New England area, then you already know that massholes like myself, we don't do anything without a sip of Dunkin' Donuts coffee first. We don't even go to bed without drinking Dunkin' Donuts coffee. We're like, good night, baby. Gotta have my Dunkies. Ooh. My home state of Massachusetts has 11% of all the Dunkin' Donuts in the entire country. And the town that I grew up in has a Dunkin' Donuts literally across the street from Dunkin' Donuts. So just know that we don't mess around when it comes to accessing mediocre coffee. But anyway, I came back with my 47 bags of Townie Sludge and I'm trying to put them in the little snack cabinet that I have over here and they won't fit. And I'm like, I don't even have any snacks. Like what's taking up so much space? And then I realized, oh, it's packages and packages of Pokémon Oreos. If you're a Pokemon fan, then you know that in the past couple years, Pokemon has been collaborating with basically everyone. They've collaborated with Levi's, Adidas, Converse, Puma, and in September of 2021, they did a collaboration with Oreo. Now, like most fun stuff, like limited snacks that come out in America, we did not get Pokemon Oreos here in China. But my sister and my best friend were nice enough to buy a couple packages each and ship them to me here in China, which I realized, like, in hindsight sounds kind of psychotic that I was like, please mail me Pokemon Oreos to China. But like the Pokemon company has been telling me for like 30 years at this point to catch them all, so I'm not gonna stop now. I gotta catch them all. The problem though is that I'm only one person and I cannot eat 5 packages of Pokemon Oreos by myself unless I wanna get the diabetes and die. I did take 2 packages to the school that I work at to share them with my students, which oddly turned into this whole like teachable moment because the year before that I had taught them all these adjectives to describe different kinds of food. So I thought I was just being like a kind teacher, like here's a cookie at the end of class. They're kind of special because they're from America, they're Pokemon, blah, blah, blah. And instead the kids were like, this is sweet, this is salty, this is better than the Oreos here in China. And they're using like all the adjectives and comparatives and superlatives. So it actually turned out to be pretty cool. And if you're a fan of these cookies, if you're someone who like searched high and low to get all 16 of them, you're probably gonna be mad at me, but one of my students did pull the Mew cookie, and I know that at one point people were selling these on eBay for like hundreds of dollars. I just let her eat it. What was I supposed to do? Be like, give me that! And like rip it from her hands and then try to sell it and ship it to someone from China? Like that definitely wasn't happening. Speaking of which, are people still trying to sell these cookies on eBay? Let me take a quick look. Yeah, so people are still trying to sell these for $500. Wait, what did that say? Pokemon Mew Oreo. You don't have the Pokeballs to buy it. So this person is daring people to spend $1,000 on a cookie. I bet you won't spend $1,000 on this cookie, you fucking chicken. Oh, look here, it says no interest if paid in full in 6 months on $99 plus with PayPal credit. Could you imagine getting a credit card bill because you're behind on interest payments for a cookie? I know I'm behind on my cookie payments, but please don't take my house. Anyway, in today's video, I'm gonna be opening these bad Larrys up and trying to see if I can get a complete set of 16 cookies. So in this set, we have Bulbasaur, Charmander, Cyndaquil, Dratini, Grookey, Jigglypuff, Lapras, Mew, Pancham, Pikachu, Piplup, Rowlet, Sableye, Sandshrew, Snivy, and Squirtle. I feel like I'm doing the Poke Rap. Charmander, Cyndaquil, Jigglypuff, Pancham, Pikachu, Grookey, Sableye, Sandshrew, Snivy, Piplup, Dratini! So hopefully they're not like moldy or weird. I think Oreos are artificial enough that they probably last forever, but who knows. There's also a good chance that when I open them, they're all like crushed and broken because they did take a month-long trip from America to China. So we're hoping for the best today. I know that one of the packages is already like not in great shape, so I'm gonna try to open that one first. If I can get a complete set in that one, yeah, it's this one, see? Then maybe I don't even need to open the other ones. Survey says, okay, they still look like Oreos. They still smell like Oreos too. Do they taste like Oreos? Maybe that's something I'll have to do like at the end of the video. All right, I'm going in. The first cookie that we get is Cyndaquil. Can you guys even see this? Probably not because it wants to focus on my face. I'm putting them here into this container. I don't really know what else to do with them. I guess. Hi. Cyndaquil was my starter in Generation 2. I'm like 50-50 fire water. I literally never choose the grass type except in Violet and Scarlet. I did choose, I want to call it Sprigatito, but I think that might be a lie. But I chose the grass cat. Speaking of grass, we have Grookey for cookie number 2. I'm not like 100% sure of the names for the new Pokemon because I never even finished it. I don't know, it feels like an unfinished game. Like I didn't really understand the whole like camping cooking mechanic this time around. I feel like it wasn't explained very well, and then like all the shops in town are like sandwich and ingredient shops, and then you go to walk into a store and just like a menu pops up. Like even in Sword and Shield you could walk into a store and it was like fully rendered and you could walk around, and I mean that's like one of the biggest parts of the whole game is being able to just like, you know, go into someone's home and rob them. And in this game it's like you can't go into anything unless it's like a gym, so that kind of sucks. Moving along here we have Pikachu. Next we have Rowlet. I'm already completely covered in crumbs. They smell really good still, to be honest. All right, we have our Charmander up next. Charmander's overrated, all right? That's my hot take. I don't care about Charizard. I started with Squirtle. He's my ride or die. Actually, this list of Pokemon I read to you is in alphabetical order, and Squirtle was at the end of the list, and when I was doing the research, I was like, there's no Squirtle? But there's Squirtle. This is not Squirtle, this is Lapras. Lapras is okay. I feel like it needs an evolution for sure. Up next, we have Snivy. In that generation, I started with Oshawott. All right, so we have our first double here. We're starting to pick the same one. So I got Pikachu again. So I'm just gonna leave him here and see what else we have. Another Rowlet, so that's not gonna help us. I hope this one wasn't Mew because this is the side that would be printed on. Let's just save that for later. Oh man, so many of them are broken. This one is Bulbasaur. I don't know if you guys can see. The problem though is that the whole back of Bulbasaur is smashed. So I might hold on to that for later. This one is Dratini, but unfortunately, this one looks like someone sat on him. Oh, we're not doing so great here. Ooh, this is cool. He's a little messed up, but this one's Sableye. I can keep that one. I mean, maybe I should put Bulbasaur in here too. What if it doesn't get any better than that in Dratini? So far I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I already have 10 out of 16. That's amazing. Pikachu. Pikachu's fine and everything. I mean, I grew up on the TV show like everyone else, but I'm so tired of like Pikachu being on everything. Like everything always has to be Pikachu, and if they come out with like a Switch or a 3DS, I have the 3DS XL with Pikachu on it. It's always Pikachu. We need to like broaden our horizons a little bit, Pokemon Company. This Dratini is much better than the other Dratini, so I'm gonna switch them, but I still haven't found a better Bulbasaur or a better Sableye. It's been a lot of like Grookey and Rowlet and all of that. Piplup, I don't have that one yet. So there's Piplup. So that brings me to 11 different cookies. Jigglypuff, I don't have that one yet. This Jigglypuff kind of looks like Wigglytuff almost. Doesn't it kind of look like Wigglytuff? All right, so that's 12, so I guess I'm missing 4. My baby! It's Squirtle, he's so cute, even after 2 years of rotting in the shell. Love you, baby. Okay, this Bulbasaur is much better than the other one. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a switch here. There's 2 more in here, but one is totally smashed. I have no idea. And this one is also broken, and it's Sableye. All right, so after the first package, wait, I miscounted, I have 13. So after the first package, I have 13 out of 16 cookies. I'm totally covered in crumbs. Who am I missing? I don't have Sandshrew, I don't have Pancham, and I don't have Mew. So I guess we will move on to the second package here and see what happens. I feel kind of bad opening these because I know that at some point people cared about them and we're spending money on them, but I'm just going at it. That's Piplup. We don't want that. Charmander. Ah, Pancham. I got it, but it definitely looks a little questionable. Okay. I'm not feeling super lucky that I'm gonna get another Mew. Maybe it was a mistake to let that girl eat it. No, no, no. Oh no. No. Also, by the way, while I look unsuccessfully for the last 2 cookies, this was supposed to be me having like a cool Pokemon backdrop, but it's too small. And my camera lens cannot like only fit in this one square and still see the table and all the cookies and everything. So this is just where we're at in our YouTube journey at this point. No. Oh no. I found Sandshrew, but it's like unrecognizable. Like it's definitely like a closed casket situation. I guess for now, I'll just put him here. Okay, this one is also Sandshrew and it's a little bit better than the other one. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a switch here. Guys, the last one we're looking for is Mew. No, 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 no. So that means we're moving on to our last package here. Bulbasaur, Pikachu, Broken Cyndaquil. Did you guys go out and buy these cookies at the time? Did you try to collect them? Do you still have them somewhere? Did you pay $500 for a Mew cookie? Let me know down in the comments below. And also, while I'm just looking through all of these old expired Oreos, what's your earliest experience with Pokemon? I'm old, so I started with Red and Blue, and I feel like even though it's been a long time and I've played all the other games, like it was such a huge moment for nerdy kids in the 90s that like I really remember that game the best, and I'll still watch people like speedrun it on YouTube. Guys, I'm striking out left and right here. Snivy, Pikachu, Rowlet, Dratini, Cyndaquil, Sableye. Guys, we have like 4 cookies left. Squirtle, Sandshrew, Pancham, Pikachu, and a bunch of crumbs that used to be a Lapras. This was a mistake. I'm covered in 2-year-old Oreo crumbs. Okay, I'm really curious. I think my curiosity just kind of like has the better of me. I mean, Rhett and Link on Good Mythical Morning do this all the time and they're still alive. So I'm kind of curious, does a 2-year-old Oreo still taste like an Oreo? We didn't get all 16. We got 15 out of 16. In my head, it's like a complete set, except the Mew cookie is in my student's stomach. Well, not anymore. I mean, at least I saw it. The only thing that's left to do is take a bite, I guess, and see how does a 2-year-old Oreo taste. I mean, other than the broken pieces, they look like Oreos. They smell like Oreos, but something about them is a little bit off. It's like a weird, sickeningly sweet, it's really strong. It just smells a little bit like tires. I don't know. It's like sweet tires. All right, we're going with Dratini. Let me just check to make sure like there's no creatures, nothing like living, no mold. Okay, here goes. Okay. Yeah. Whoa. Let me get these out of here because I'm tired of there being like an Oreo graveyard in front of me. I did just go like rinse out my mouth and brush my teeth a little bit because I really didn't want to swallow 2-year-old Oreo. It wasn't horrible. It's very stale. It has a little bit of a strange taste, but I would say that like in a Walking Dead situation, like when you find that one convenience store that has something left on the shelf somehow by some miracle like they always do, go for the Oreos because even after 2 years, it still kind of tastes like an Oreo. It's just really stale and sad and not super great. I mean, if they're Pokemon Oreos, maybe don't. Maybe hold on to them and sell them and get rich, unlike me who just opened them all for no reason and now they're just gonna go in the trash. But yeah, like 4 out of 10. What was the point of this video? Anyway, thanks for joining me today while I tried to get a complete set of Pokemon Oreos. Unfortunately, I didn't, but you know, I came close. 15 out of 16 is not bad, right? And I've never really been that lucky when it comes to Pokemon. Like trading card game, I used to collect the cards. Like my friends would be like, wow, Charizard. I'd be like, wow, de-evolution spray. I'd never had luck when it came to stuff like that, but that's fine. I mean, at least I know what I have now. I'll keep these ones in their little airtight container. Truth be told, I don't know why, especially since it's it's not like the whole set, but whatever, at least I know what I have. I can get rid of those ones, free up some space in my cabinet, and then the next time I bring home 100 bags of Dunkin' Donuts coffee from America, I know where to put them. In my belly. If you like this video and you'd like to see more videos here on my channel, please remember to click that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and ring the bell so that you get notified when I upload a new video here on this channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.